bodybuilding fans, if there's one thing we enjoy, it's big freaks guest posting at over 300 pounds. It's motivating, it's refreshing. You want to see what you can't achieve yourself, as it motivates us to be even stronger and bigger in the gym. And fast forward to this weekend at the Toronto Fuad Abiad guest posting show, Samson Dauda. Look at the improvements he has made in only 3 weeks since he were at the Pittsburgh Pro. You can see the crazy improvements in just 3 weeks as his off-season is full steam ahead as he moved the crowd in Toronto. But what separates him from the great Ronnie Coleman, who was also at 320, 330 pounds, is that Samson Dauda, he moves very easily, as you can see. As he poses and goes through transitions, he does it with ease. Very refreshing to see. And in today's era of people crying over midsections, you can see the midsection on Samson Dauda to compare to other great legends. At 330 pounds, it's super tight. I'm very excited to see how this offseason will go for Samson Dauda, who's moving to Kuwait. I expect next level size. This is what he is right now after 3 weeks on being on the creatine. Only 3 weeks on, and he's already 320 pounds. After 3 weeks on, this is a special type of athlete. I'm also very happy to see the great Nick Walker representing. There's not so much footage of it, but he did some guest posting in New York this weekend. As you can see the shots, crazy, huge, freaky. Obviously, he's 2 weeks out from his New York Pro win, so he expected nothing less. But it's good to see Nick Walker being the ambassador, along with Samson Dauda, promoting bodybuilding to the masses, and most importantly, inspiring the people that you see live. When you see the freaks live, that's something I recommend all you guys who only watch on Instagram or YouTube maybe. Go out there, see the freaks live, and get inspired. Trust me, it works. That leads me to another story. This next week, as Samson Dauda is in America next weekend, we have the Olympia battle meeting. That's the Olympia TV, the Olympia brand are putting the guys together. Who is the favorite to win? Last year, as you remember, it was Derek Lunsford and Samson Dauda in the Battle of the Olympia. This year, it's Samson, Derek, and also Nick Walker. They're facing each other for a gym session. It's going to be next week, and it's exciting. It gets people pumped up for Olympia. I love this concept. Obviously, the great Hadi Chupan is not able to fly, or he doesn't have his visa situation probably, so he's not invited. But these guys are in it. Last time, I think it was Derek Lunsford. He picked back. Obviously, he wants to train back on camera because that's his best body part. So I'm really excited to see which body part they will pick this time. Surely they cannot train back 2 years in a row. We got to do something else. Is it legs? Is it arms? Is it delts? I don't know. But I definitely don't want to see the back workout again. But these three guys are going in for the Battle of the Olympia. And I love this concept. It gets people fired up for Olympia. If there's two guys who's missing though, in this Battle of Olympia, I would pick Hunter Labrada and I will pick Brandon Curry as the two guys I would like to see in this Olympia battle that deserves it, that's close. Although obviously Andrew Jack might beat Hunter, Martin Fitzwater might beat Hunter, but you got to go by tradition who's been done great things lately, and Brandon Curry and Hunter Labrada. If I would have put two guys in it for the Battle of Olympia that's are American, I would pick them. And also, there was a power meeting last week with the Olympia brand You can see the picture here. All the top guys, Tyler, Jim Mannion, Weinberger, the great Jake Wood, who I personally met many times. He's a great, great owner for Olympia brand. And they're discussing plans. As you know, the Arnold Classic raised the bar with the prize money to $500. Wasn't it? $1,000 or was it $400? I can't remember right now. Was it $400, guys? Help me out.
So we're going to go up to $500,000 for the winner next year for the Arnold Classic.
But they raised the bar with the free stream, the prize money to $400,000, I believe. I'm very interested to see what these guys will come up. They've already said there's going to be a movie, but I'm sure the athletes want to see some money. We'll see. Big things are coming as the 60th edition of the Olympia. And I can't wait. I would like to see more money to the open men, always. And the classic guys, they do deserve it, as they are bringing it to next level fame with Chris Bumstead, with Ramon, with the King, Wesley Wissers, who is my pick to win. What? My pick to win. Wesley Wissers, Terrence, they deserve a little bit more money than the $50,000. Don't you agree? Let's see what the announcement is going to be. But one thing is for sure. The Mr. Olympia 2024 60th edition is going to get crazy. Then we'll go into next weekend. Am I pumped for this? The list will be out tomorrow. But let me repeat. I am pumped for this. The Toronto Pro. We have a tremendous amount of athletes, high-level athletes going in. And this will be, even though the list is not out yet, I know this will be the greatest Toronto Pro of all time. That's guaranteed. We got some tremendous guys that's in it. First, Hassan Mustafa. As we're looking at the latest updates, this guy is a genetic freak. He's freaky. He brings a lot of muscle, a lot of dense muscle. He's thick. And he's got Olympia qualifications. He's got Olympia resume. I'm sorry. As Hassan Mustafa, up and down in peaking. He's changed a lot of the coaches. And he has brought different looks to the stage. I personally like the more freaky full look on him. Because I don't see him as that like aesthetic tiny midsection. So I like him when he comes in big, freaky. I don't like it when he sucks down too much. You saw the same thing with Nick Walker. They told him at the Arnold Classic when he sucked down, no, come big and freaky. Like he did at the New York. Same thing with Hassan. I don't like him when he sucks down too much. I want to see him big. I want to see him freaky. I want to see him playing on his strengths and not trying to become something he's not. Hassan Mustafa, definitely one of the top guys going into Toronto. Hakeem Williams, the freak. We haven't seen so many updates on Hakeem. As you guys remember, there was a lot of hype with different guys going into the Arnold Classic. Samson, Hadi, Rafael Brandao. They all delivered. The rest of the guys that was talking about, James Hollingshead. They was talking about John De La Rosa. They was talking about Antoine. There was a lot of different names. Hakeem was not mentioned. Why? Because of his peaking ability. Also, he had an injury, making fans unsure what he was going to bring. But guys, Hakeem Williams beat them all. Well, not Rafael and the other guy, and Samson and Hadi, but he beat James. He beat Antoine. He beat John when he was peaking. But he wasn't peaking all the time at the Arnold. We remember the prejudgings at the Arnold. It wasn't good. Came back for the finals. Much better. Improved. The Arnold UK, he peaked. He went in to straight right behind Hadi, wasn't it? No, I mean Samson for third. If Hakeem, this is a one-day show. If Hakeem is on, anything can happen. When he jumped out of the Detroit and the Cali and all that, in my opinion, after the Arnold, it was a mistake. I would have liked him to do it right away. I DM'd him right after when he said he's not doing any more shows in Arnold. I said, bro, really? You're not doing Cali? You're not doing Brazil? You're not doing Detroit? He said, no, I want to fix the issues. I need to fix my issues, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to become better, consistent, and I'm going to take the Olympia Pro qualification, and he wants to do it in Toronto. Definitely, he has all the tools to do it. Then, my favorite, the Italian stallion, Andrea Presti, multiple-time Olympias, tons of pro show wins. He's prepped by the great Maury Saucy, and that's why you see, well, obviously it's his job, but you see the conditioning is crazy. We've seen the updates from Andrea Presti, the Italian stallion, the Italian blade. Crazy condition. There's never an issue if Presti is going to be in condition. He's freaky. He's round. He's tall. He's got a tiny midsection. He's got crazy round muscle bellies. The issue to place higher at the Olympia is the legs. As the symmetry with the upper and lower body is slightly off, meaning are the legs improved enough or are they full at stage? And I'm very happy to report the latest picture on his Instagram shows his legs clearly. And you know, when people are often talking about what they consider your weak point and you've shown it, bro, that means you're confident, you improve them, and I predict Andrea Presti will be one of the top guys in this show, and he might win it. He's certainly the guy with the most wins and Olympia appearances lately. Although Akeem is crazy, and also it's Hassan, so this is going to be a crazy battle. But the fun doesn't stop there. No, John Jewett, guys. Oy, 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 oy. He'll be the smallest guy in weight at around 230. But guys, this is solid, dense, quality. He packs on a lot of muscle on that frame. I repeat, a lot of muscle on that frame. He's a 212 guy. He made the transition in the open. And let me tell you guys, so this is for people to remember. At the Legion, last year, he battled the great Charles Griffin, who placed top 10 at the Olympia, and also the Justin, the Rodriguez, the Nightmare. And it was a tremendous battle. This was close, guys. John was on. He was freaky. He packed on a lot of size for that one. And it was close battle because John is always on and he's professional and he's posing correctly and he's hitting everything right. So it was a close battle. Griffin deserved the win. I had him winning, but it was close. Like we saw here with Martin and Nick in New York. It was deserved by Nick, but it was close. Meaning John has proven he's an open guy. He's not a 212 guy no more. And it's great to see the 212 guys jumping up. Come on, guys. You got to stop this doing 212 if you are legit can do open. You see Derek Lunsford. He went winning the Mr. Olympia. Bonak, Hadi Chupan. They're all 212 guys moving up and killing it. It pains me that Flex Lewis never moved up. It pains me. Anyway, John Jewett, crazy. He's put on more size since then. His condition, as you can see on all the pictures, he's ready. He even put the show closer. I think his first thing he wanted to do was Vancouver. He was in such a crazy shape that he said, no, I'm doing Toronto. I expect really big things with him. Remember, it was a close battle with Griffin for 10th, who placed 10th at the Olympia, and John has made improvements. This leads me to believe he'll be very, 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 very dangerous. He's got a different structure. He's shorter than Presti. He's shorter than Akeem. He's shorter than the other guy I'm going to talk about, but still, he packs on a lot of muscle, dense, quality, professionalism. I'm really excited to see John Jewett in this mix. Well, we're not finished, guys. At the Toronto, Quint Beastwood Araya. From Jamaica. From Nigeria. In Canada. You know, when you're from Jamaica, you gotta own it. But New York Pro, it was a disaster. He said it was a disaster. No gains were made. The prep, the peaking did not work. He fired Matt Jansen right after. And for me, I'm not going to go into so much detail because I don't know whose fault, or should he have prepped with him more, or why did he do that? And Matt also went out publicly on his own Instagram saying he messed up the prep. But anyway, they worked together for 18 months. It's time to move on. It's done. Let's move ahead. People are all already speculating in who's going to coach him and all this. And obviously, guys, let it relax. Who knows? Give him some time. He's prepping himself. But if I'm going to give one prediction, not a spoiler, but a prediction, I would say his old coach, Dorian, is probably one he's going back to. That, hey, Dorian there, Hamilton, is it? To go back to him, I think. But New York Pro was a disaster. Now he's prepping himself into the Toronto. And guys, this is home country. That gives a little bit extra oomph. Quinton is hungry. He's going to come in fuller. He's already fuller, bigger, weighs more. He told me he's going to be 10 pounds, 15 pounds up since in New York. It's going to be a different look. He's coming in for redemption. All eyes is going to be on Quinton. This is a big show, guys. This is a big show for Quinton. But we got to be honest. Can't that much things happen since New York to now? This is not 2-3 months, guys. This is only a couple of weeks. And he's going up against Hassan Mustafa, Olympia guy. Andrea Presti, Olympia guy. Akeem Williams, former Olympia guy. John Jewett, thick. A lot of muscle. You see the legs on John Jewett, guys. You see the legs, like Tom Platz almost. We'll see. It's going to be a battle. This is going to be a battle. I'm hoping for Quinton. It's going to be hard to win, but I'm hoping him to get that top 2, top 3. Because that's going to be redemption for the haters out there who are almost happy that he didn't place well because he was hyped so good in New York. It's almost like they're laughing about it. I don't know what's going on with the fans lately. We got to support the guys. We're not going to be happy when things doesn't work out. Anyway, also, I got some exclusive picks from Robin Strand. He's in Toronto, and this guy I like. He's hungry. Robin Strand, he is hungry. I repeat, he's very hungry. He brings on a lot of muscle. He's very freaky. He's bringing great condition. He made great improvements last year. I was very happy with his look last year. And this year, you can check out his YouTube. He's really training precisely that proper training. He's an excellent trainer. He's also a coach. I'd advise you to go to his YouTube because he got a lot of good content. Mr. Robin Strand. I'm looking forward to him to place high. All of these guys, I'm going to give my prediction. Toronto Pro. We're going to see we're going to see Hassan, Akeem, Presti, top 3. We're going to see Quinton 4th. No, this is too hard to predict. I have no idea. Guys, give me your prediction in the comment section. This is going to be an exciting show. Get the stream. And also, I'm super happy and pumped to announce. This is probably more for people living in Scandinavia, but my own signature series protein are out. I repeat, my own signature series protein line. I've been working for this for 4 months. 4 months, guys, of testing and samples. And this is a big moment for me personally to finally have my own protein. And my dream is to become such a big protein seller, provider of supplements that I one day can have a big company and sign bodybuilders and tons of freaks and put on shows, because that's my ultimate dream, is to put on my own bodybuilding show and hire my own freaks, but with money. Not these free supplements, but with money. Guys, remember to subscribe. We're going upward. This summer, I'll be in Portugal. I'll be in Spain. tons of content. AJ's World of Bodybuilding. We are on the rise. Thank you for all the subscribers. And my views are not great, but they will become great soon. Kill it in the gym. Stay hungry. Stay motivated. And keep killing the gym. Without the gym, we have nothing. And I'm out.